NBC News was given access to a trove of documents leaked from a law firm in Bermuda. They were leaked to a German newspaper and analyzed by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists. The documents connect Secretary Ross to an oil company called Sibur, which is owned by Russian oligarchs, including this man, Kirill Shamalov, who is married to Putin's daughter.
I'm calling for a new investigation, at the very least, by the Inspector General of the Department of Commerce that will tell us on the committee and tell the American people how we were misled if this information, in fact, was concealed, as appears to be.
Misled, the senator says, because during his confirmation, Ross, a billionaire investor, declared that he had divested most of his holdings.
You did it to avoid any conflicts of interest, correct?
That is correct, sir.
But the leaked documents show that Ross continues to own, through a series of shell companies, a stake in a shipping company called Navigator. And one of Navigator's biggest customers is that Russian oil firm Sibur, owned in large part by close associates of Putin, who were targeted by U.S. sanctions. Daniel Fried, a sanctions coordinator at the State Department under President Obama, says this all raises concerns.
Quite apart from whether it's a sanctions violation, like it doesn't pass a smell test.
President Bush's chief ethics advisor agrees.
But that's an unworkable conflict of interest. He can't do that. He needs to choose between the shipping company and his job as Commerce Secretary.
In a statement, Secretary Ross said no funds managed by his company ever owned a majority of Navigator shares, that Mr. Ross never met the three Russian oligarchs mentioned, and that he has been generally supportive of the administration's sanctions on Russian entities.